We're in Ho Chi Minh City and we're going to take you around everything we do.
It's safe to say Vietnam is a budget-friendly country with great food and amazing people. You can find all three at our first breakfast spot. Banh mi's cost 30,000 each. An absolute bargain for a delicious meal. We're going to add a budget tracker so you can see how much we're spending during our time in the city.
I think that should be a thing. Instead of Michelin stars, it's chair size. The smaller the chairs, the better the food.
Ho Chi Minh City has a population of nearly 10 million people. Its name was changed from Saigon in 1976 after the reunification of Vietnam. You'll notice we use both Ho Chi Minh City and Saigon in this video, as both are still commonly accepted. We made our first mistake here, initially attempting to save a few dollars and walk to our destinations today. But we made our way to our most important stop, coffee. Specifically a Vietnamese icon, Little Hanoi Coffee. Now, before you come at us in the comments, yes, we know we're not in Hanoi, but I personally love egg coffee. We've been to this cafe in Hanoi before, so we know it's good. And we had friends with us who were new to Vietnam, and they clearly loved it too. Egg coffee was actually created in 1940, but became popular in northern Vietnam during the Vietnam-American War when milk was hard to come by. If you're curious, the egg mixture actually tastes a little bit more like custard, and I prefer it hot over cold.
We persevered with our walking tour of Saigon, browsing some quality genuine fakes at the Ben Thanh market. We then made our way to the cafe apartments. This multi-story building houses multiple cafes, boutique stores, restaurants, and displays for your Instagram photos. There's some great views of the city from the top floors, and in case you're wondering, we did pay the $3,000 each for the elevator. It's definitely more expensive here, with juicers costing about $60,000 each, but you're paying for the presentation and the decor.
If you're DIYing your own walking tour of the city, head to the post office next. More than a place to send mail, you'll find more shopping, and a lot of it at fixed pricing, in this iconic building. Around the corner is Book Street, a walking street with secondhand books, art, and unique trinkets. We'll leave our Google Maps link in the description below if you're looking for this route.
We went for lunch at the Ben Nye street food market. While this place is absolutely for tourists, it's a good spot for groups if you're wanting to try a variety of food in one place. We gave up on our walking tour here in favour of a grab car back to our hotel.
As the sun began to set, we made our way towards the Opera House to take advantage of golden hour, before booking onto an unusual activity for us, a sightseeing bus. This one was a little different though, driving us around the sights of Saigon lit up at night. Although something we wouldn't usually do, it was amazing to see the city from a different point of view.
We ended the night at a Michelin-listed restaurant for bowls of absolutely delicious pho before calling it a night.
We had breakfast included at our hotel. We were staying at the Chez Mimosa Local, a fairly central boutique hotel that we were quite happy with. Most importantly, we could walk back to Little Hanoi Coffee to fuel up for the day.
Learning from our mistake yesterday, we ordered a grab to the Tan Dinh or Pink Church.
Okay, we are at the Tan Dinh Church and it's really beautiful. It's something I didn't expect to see here. And the best place to get photos is actually from the top level of Kong Coffee. It's a chain here in Vietnam. Just head across the street, buy a drink, obviously, and go up to the third level and you'll see this really nice view. They also have a balcony out there so that you can get it without the glass. I'm just sitting inside at the moment, and also the drinks are pretty good as well. They'll do all of the traditional like cafe suer, coconut coffee, things like that.
Next on the agenda was a birthday brunch for a friend. Being one of the more expensive places we've eaten in Vietnam, the food and drinks at SOKO were amazing. It was, however, one of the very few places we've encountered that had additional service charges on top of the food.
If you want to learn more about Vietnam's history, head to the Independence Palace. This was the site of the fall of Saigon that ended the war in 1976. The most interesting part is the bunker. After viewing the different rooms, you'll end up in a decent gift shop with fixed pricing. You'll also find some great views over the grounds, as well as a helicopter on the roof and military vehicles in the gardens.
So the only scam we've come across in Vietnam, or in Ho Chi Minh, that we knew about, because it happened to us the last time we were in Vietnam, are these people who force you to not only carry their wares, they make you buy one. But
they'll give you something in return. And sorry, this guy was very smooth. He started talking to us, friended us, gave us some information about where we're going next. Then basically threw his pole with all his drinks and esky on my shoulder. And I was immediately like, this isn't good. But he's such a professional. And was then saying, oh, thanks for the break. It's really heavy, really heavy. And then as soon as I gave it back to him, he stopped us at the intersection. So I was kind of blocked up against the wall, pulls out a coconut, cracks the top of it before I can even say no and hands it to him.
and we're too nice to just say no and walk away. But it was 40,000. It's like $2.50, and
That's
at least
a lot for a coconut. Probably only should be paid $1 for a coconut.
at least you got a coconut out of it. Is it a good coconut?
It is a good coconut.
Our next mistake was not going to the War Remnants Museum when it opened, because it was absolutely jammed with people when we showed up mid-afternoon. The museum is beautifully curated and incredibly moving, telling the stories and lasting effects on Vietnamese people, as well as often forgotten groups in war like the photojournalists, who captured the iconic images we see today. There's also a huge collection of military aircraft, helicopters and vehicles outside.
Another grab ride, this time in the smallest taxi in the world. We had dinner at this place, a local restaurant recommended by the staff at our hotel. It was the perfect combination of charred meat, noodles and salad, and we'll add it to our Google Maps link below.
We ended the night at Vien Walking Street, comparable to Beer Street in Hanoi or Khao San Road in Bangkok. A quick loop confirmed this wasn't our favourite place in Saigon.
Vietnam is one of our favourite countries, and Saigon is a great introduction for travellers. We spent a total of 4,308,000 Vietnamese dong in our 2 days there. And if you're on a budget, you could definitely do this cheaper by focusing on more local restaurants and staying somewhere cheaper. If you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a like or subscribe, as it really helps our small channel. Thanks for watching.